Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Comment down in the chat and let me know how you're doing. If you're happy, tell me that you're happy. Let me know why. If you're sad, tell me that you're sad. Let me know why. If you're confused, tell me why you're confused. Let me know why. If you're grateful, tell me why you are grateful and let me know why. You guys, you have not seen me in a while. The reason is because my journey has been journeying, but it's been in my heart to get back to you guys, and I'm back. And so the title of this video is called Let's Talk About It. Um, so, if you remember in my first video, the introduction, I was introducing myself to you guys. I let you know about my faith in God, in Jesus Christ. I let you know where things were. I also talked to you a little bit about my relationship with my son's father, with my youngest son's father, the two little ones. Now, I want to first say that I'm not here to bash anyone for anything. I do not want to be a judgmental person, so I try to let that be known. However, I do have my thoughts towards things. So, as I express myself about this relationship that I was in, I'm no longer in the relationship. It's been about 2 weeks. And I'm happy, you guys. I'm happy. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to go through this journey. Since my last video, I probably gained more weight. I told you guys about that. So we're just going to lay it all out. So let's talk about it. Well, me and I'm just going to call him. I'm going to give him another name. Lucius. Okay. Me and Lucius, we were in a relationship for 5 years. Okay, I am 35. So when I met him when I was 29. By the time I was 30, we were dating. COVID hit, so now we're really locked in. Uh, we're spending a lot of time together, of course. While everyone is quarantined, you have your core group of people that you're around. He was one of them. So we were dating. I already had my oldest child. He was two, turned three when Lucius came into our lives. And so, from there in 2021, I gave birth to Josiah. And then in 2023, I gave birth to Jonah. I was happy sometimes. But we had good times, and he had great qualities, which is, of course, what kept me hanging in there. I liked his company. At the time, I did smoke trees. We shared that in common. He was not a big drinker. I was not a big drinker, but we would sip from time to time together. We really enjoyed Douce. I would mix mine with some Stella Rosa. We would play Trouble. We would, say, okay, we playing this game for 50 cents. And, we would have fun doing that. We would play cards together. A lot of the shows that he was into, though, I wasn't. He liked, drug movies and a bunch of violence. I didn't want to see my people fighting each other. I didn't want to see us depicted in those type of movies, so I shut that off. Make a long story short, our spirits were not aligned with each other. So when we moved in together around the time that I made my first video, when my youngest son was born, that was trying. It was rough. His personality changed when we moved in together. I am an independent woman. I come from an independent woman. See, now I'm not sitting at that desk anymore, but I am sitting on my couch. I'm in my own apartment, which we moved to together as well. But when I was living with him, I wanted to get out sometimes. I had just had my baby, so I wasn't on my feet yet. But I wanted to get back on my feet so that I could go back to being independent and not needing for nothing, okay? That's the type of home that I came from, a mother that was very strong and independent. Don't let nobody see you sweat. Handle your business on your own if you have to. So that is the position that I am in now, and I thank God for that, because when you stop working and then you're looking for work, the enemy will tell you all types of things. Oh, you're not hot in the job market anymore. Oh, you're not going to find a job. You're not going to find a job making the money that you need to make. But guess what? God is a provider. So now we moved here. My oldest son is back in school. Both me and Lucia started our new jobs on the same day. Things seem to be going well, right, on the outside, and sometimes on the inside. But sometimes when they didn't go well, it just did not go well. I realized that in this relationship, I was suffocating. I'm going to tell you why. When you become a mother, see what the shirt says? Oh yeah, since the last video, me and my children and Lucius, we took a family vacation, which was very nice, and I want to keep that going and start that tradition for my children. So what was I saying? Uh okay, so when you become a mom, your responsibilities keep on going. I mean, depending on the caliber of mother you are, there is no such thing called stop. You have to keep going. Forgive me, you guys. I need to stop this too. But hey, it's my journey. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. It is what it is. At least I don't smoke cigarettes no more. So anyway, even though these ain't good either. It's not good, but thank God for the no cigarettes. Um, so, there's no such thing as stop being a mom. And too often with dads, we see that they can stop their responsibilities and pick up and stop whenever they want to. But if you're a good mother, you're not going to do that, because your kids have needs that need to be met. You're going to handle those responsibilities. That's a part of your womanhood. Like when men say, oh, I'm a man. Yeah, okay. I'm a whole woman. Okay, y'all, look at my mug. This too came from Disney World. So that's my coffee. So, let's fast forward, right? About 2 weeks ago, now, I'm going to break down my whole routine in the afternoon, in the evenings. I pick my kids up. I get off of work, pick up the youngest two from daycare, go pick up the oldest one. We come home. I start their dinner. I give them their baths. I work on homework with the oldest one. I lotion them up, get them in their bed clothes. Time to go to bed, right? Put their clothes in a washing machine because they wear uniforms. So his only main task was to make their lunch for the next day. So there's been times when he has not made their lunch. And I've been upset about it because, like I'm telling him, out of my 20 tasks that I have to do, this is your only one. And it's vital because I cannot drop them off at daycare without lunch. So if you drop the ball in that area, I have to pick it up. There's no if I want to do it, when I want to do it. I don't feel like doing it today. If it doesn't get done, they can't go to daycare. If they don't go to daycare, I don't go to work. If I don't go to work, my job is in jeopardy. I'm letting my leadership down. There's a ripple effect. There's a domino effect of certain things not being taken care of and in order. And so I've expressed that to him more than once, more than twice. I think about the 4 times. So he's totally aware of what not doing what that means. Now here's another thing. If you're tired, if you're burnt out, if you're overwhelmed, if you're stressed, I get that, but I'm the mom. Mothers, we carry child rearing. I don't care if you're married, okay? We carry it. So therefore, you need to communicate that to me. Let me know what's going on with you. But at the same time, I'm not going to, we're a partnership in this. Sometimes you have to give 60 and the other's giving 40. Sometimes you're giving 20 and the other's giving 80. But communicate that with me, because I'm not going to alleviate you of your responsibilities or make you think that it's okay for you not to do them, because regardless of what I'm going through, I have to do mine. It's just a part of being a parent. So until your children are able to start doing things for themselves and, alleviate that from you, because now they can do it for themselves. But as you know, I have young children. So that's the season that I am in my parenthood. Now, like 2 weeks ago, on Wednesday, he did not do their lunch. So he calls me. I'm still asleep. He's like, look, uh, I didn't make their lunch, everything. I automatically stop talking on the phone because I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. Mind you, he gets to work like 2 hours early just because he tried to say he woke up late that day and couldn't do it. He could have done it and he would have still been on time. I was late that day. So I got pissed off and I told him, don't come back here. Like, just don't. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it. But you won't be up in here reaping the benefits of the house that I've made a home. And, I don't know what's going on with him. I asked him, he didn't tell me. So, like, whatever. So, that was that. You guys, here's where it gets good, because forget all that, that's in the past. I don't care. Like, I'm not bothered by it, but we'll talk about that. So the moment that I told him not to come back, I felt like a string had been cut off of my neck. What am I saying? I realized that I've been feeling suffocated in this relationship. And now that I've told him not to come back, I can breathe. Y'all, I felt so good. I felt so much peace. Now, can being a parent be overwhelming sometimes? Yes, but I have Christ in my life. I know when to call on God, and I know that He's my present help in the time of need. So that's not even a thing. You can be in a relationship and I realized that I was just so mentally drained in this relationship. And, the people around me was telling me, like, Jade, you're not in love with him. And I'm like, yes, I am. I do love him. Yeah, you might love him, but you're not in love with him. And you also don't like him. And, I realized that I don't, because okay, this is my friend. I realized that I don't like him because guess what? If I have to nitpick about everything that this person does that I don't like you. And uh it's not to say you're bad and I'm great, but it's this. This ain't it. Now I'm 35. Lord willing, I'll be 36 in March. I've been with him for all of my 30s so far. I used to tell myself, I'm not giving a man that I'm not going to be with for the rest of my life, all of my 30s. Because guess what, y'all? I'm still young, honey. Okay? Mama is still young, 3 kids and all, and wouldn't trade my babies for the world. Because if you know me, you know I love children. I love my babies. Now those is my lifelines. I can't be without them. Okay, I don't know what to do without my babies when they gone. So guess what? I told him don't come back. I didn't answer the phone. I didn't respond to text messages when he called because I had too much peace. Now this peace was so great that it was scary because it was like, okay, like right now, it's November the 15th. The holidays are coming up. Usually when you're in a relationship, you're not ready to let go. You're like, we got to be together for these holidays and stuff like that. I don't care about none of that. My peace was too great. So it was scary because I said, I don't think we're going to work this one out. Because who's going to leave peace to go back to something that you realized that you knew wasn't causing you peace? And more than anything, it was the mental. It was the mental. Now, you guys, in another video, I may just break it all down because I know that is somebody out there that is in a relationship that is not bringing you peace. Forget the outer. I'm talking about the mental. It was more mental, and you're undecided. Moreover, you guys, we had even bought rings. We were planning on getting married. The only thing missing is marriage. We were going to get married. And at first,